Yes, the guy that made the drawing who won the contest last year that we're not probably, but we are still going to do.
Okay, good. That means I don't have to answer that question. What are some of those great ideas that you had to cancel for continuity reasons? If you can think of any off the top of your head.
The ending of season 1, I think?
Yeah, the ending of season 1 couldn't do that, but that was...
Actually, the ending of season 1 was supposed to be the ending, because we weren't planning on making a season 2. There was going to be a... And we've already talked about this at the end of the last, or season 1's commentary, I believe, so it's okay to say. Okay. We were going to have a shot of... Originally, it was going to be Jay just runs away. It was going to be kind of a cop-out ending. Jay just runs away and is like, I'm fine, but then that's the last you hear of him. That's not the ending, by the way. That's not the ending. It's not going to be that.
Don't tell them.
Now they can eliminate that.
Now they can eliminate the worst ending. But it was going to have a really cool shot of Jay driving away from the operator and having him like teleport in front of the car.
Stage? Because I love this entry.
I just described it exactly. I think it was
it wasn't not dramatic enough. The house. Jay is there alone, of course, because who needs friends? He's running away. Okay, he sees the operator, gets into his car. It's pitch black out there and everything. Turns on the lights. Boom! Operator right there in front of his car. Oh my God!
That's the actual line. He goes, "Oh my God!"
He tears out of the driveway. Keeps driving. We had this road that, like, all the time, if it's late at night, always had mist. Always foggy, everything like that. And it didn't have like the bright lights over the road. It had the orange ones. Under the first one, operator again. Oh my God!
Oh my God!
He keeps driving. Under the next one, he's there again. He's there again. Just keeps teleporting and teleporting.
And then the end.
And then just like then it's the end. But it was so, it's so cool in my head, but it sucked. We can't do it.
We could do it.
We could. Well, now we can.
We could use editing magic, but yeah, I mean that wouldn't be that would be a very good ending.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, now that we've talked about it, we can actually do it.
Yeah.
Because then people will be like, "Oh, I fully expected this."
Way to go, Jason.
Just make all of those endings and release them at the same time.
Just be one of those movies that releases so many alternate endings you don't know which one is the real one.
Choose your own ending.
That's what we're gonna do. We're just actually the last entry we did was the last one, so choose your own ending.
Just kill a different character that way.
Yes.
Who said you got?
Over here somewhere. You in the back with the glasses. I'm saying a lot.
About how much time and energy you guys put into finding sets, like for different scenes, and is there just like a specific feeling that like a real Marvel Hornets set like has?
It varies wildly.
Yeah, it varies so much.
We've honestly got more like cool abandoned locations than we know what
To do with. Yeah.
Because there's so many cool places around where we live, but it's like, what do we even do with this?
Yeah.
The problem is we have locations and not a story to lead into them yet.
Yeah.
So we have to think of ways to get, Tim and Jay or whoever there. So
Also, totally pro writing tactic right there. Find the set piece.
then write something around it. That's what I said we don't do. I think we found the abandoned hospital location is actually kind of a what's the word? Landmark. Like local
kind of
legend landmark, because it actually is an abandoned mental institution. It's really fun to be at night.
It's not a nursing home or a mental institute. We don't know.
It's the story's changed so much, so we don't actually know. Everyone kind of knows about that one around here. There was one location we found just like walking in a straight line in the woods until we found something cool. That was that the shack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we just kind of like found a trail. And we're
The
just
shack
like, I wonder where this
that-
leads.
The shack that Jay and Tim, or the one that Jay wakes up in, it's 63?
I think so, yeah.
No, it's whichever one, it's recent. 62? Okay. You know more about it than I do. Keeping numbers straight in my head is really hard. Yeah, we just kind of walked in a straight line into the woods until we found that shack. Yeah, we needed a shack too. We needed somewhere for him to wake up, so we were like, we actually had it written first.
Someone found that shack on Google Maps, didn't they?
Yes.
How do you do that? Anyway.
I guess they were counting steps.
That'd be weird if they did that. Okay, this side of the room. Blue, are you beast dude? What are you?
I'm Hudson Avenir, Marceline's dad.
Okay, that is not Beast. I'm just gonna keep saying Beast.
Have you guys thinking about it? Have
Yes.
you ever had any run-ins with like authorities and cops? Or
Yes.
Tell us a story.
No. Have we?
No, the most recent dealing was actually like
Getting crushed in the tunnel. Yeah. By hillbillies getting pipes.
yeah.
That's not an authority figure.
Well,
isn't it?
kind of when we were shooting 59, like right
Yeah.
before we were about to shoot it, the cop showed up and he was just kind of like, "What are you guys doing here?"
Yeah.
Because it was in front of some.
59, the one
Did
where
we
you
actually
shot
get
at me.
permission for that one too? And we're like, hey, they said it was cool or whatever. It's like, okay,
Just
let
don't
me see
keep
your
it too loud.
Let me see
Yeah.
your IDs.
Yeah.
And at the time, I had an unpaid ticket, in
Which is like an hour away from.
and there was a warrant out for my arrest.
Actually, a warrant? Hate that, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yesterday.
If the
Here's
cops
what
don't need
happened.
you.
I give them IDs, checking everybody, everyone's all clean and everything. That's good.
Well, no, like
Until-
he's checking it, and Joseph just kind of walks up behind Tim and I and goes,
I think I might go to jail. But he's like, you realize you have a warrant out for your arrest in Helena? I'm like, I had no idea. Am I going to jail? He's like, only if they want you. And luckily, Helena was like, we don't want to spend the money to send them over here. So
you should just come pay that.
yeah, just do it before we will come get you.
Get you.
So that was the most recent one.
I can't think of the one before that.
We've been told to get out a couple of times,
Yeah.
but nothing any more extreme than that.
Yeah, we've never been like arrested or anything short of
Yeah.
almost being arrested, but that wasn't for Marble
That wasn't
Hornets.
even for Marble
That
Hornets.
was for like
I wasn't
a
in trouble for that.
parking ticket?
Yes.
That's hilarious.
No, not even parking. It was speeding.
That's not as funny to say you're in jail for.
But we still,
What are you in for?
but we still got to
Parked in a fire lane.
Who knows? We might-
Who knows? Yeah, this season has been cursed so far because both of your cars got totaled. Yeah, or not totaled, but
mine
yours
did.
stopped working. Yours got totaled, so mine is the only one that's the original.
We were on the way to shoot too.
Yeah, you were on the way to
Yes.
shoot. Which entry was it?
I don't know, one of them.
Yeah.
A recent one. Yeah, but let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
Did I just answer over here or over here?
Over here.
So yeah, over here now.
Beard, sir.
No, you just answered.
Did I answer over there? Yes.
Alright, so I was wondering if the hooded figure's black gloves were by any chance a reference to Italian giallo. I don't know how to pronounce it. Giallo cinema, because that's often they have movies where there's a mysterious figure that wears black gloves and the entire movie is built around. I'm thinking about
No, but he is based on Italian Spider-Man. No.
Is it? But that's cool that that's a thing that we
Yeah.
actually never
Yeah.
did. So you can
That's
say
Marble
what we did.
Hornets in a nutshell. That's a really cool thing that accidentally happened.
No, Hoodie wears gloves because we're afraid of someone like doing hand analysis on him.
Too late.
Like you're like, oh, those are obviously so-and-so's hands.
Those knuckles.
Look at that. That's the only reason he wears gloves, to throw people off, I guess. Yeah. Your hand on the left was up first. The black, yeah. You.
What was like the worst entry to shoot?
The worst entry to shoot.
Like the one you hate the most to shoot.
Oh, there's so
That
many.
hated.
There is
Let
one.
me tell you how hot it was. Season 1, out there by the old like pool house or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. It
We
was.
had no water,
We brought one bottle of water for all three of us.
and it's like 100 degrees, or at least it felt like it. It's
Yeah.
wet heat. We're all miserable. We're all cranky.
Yeah.
We have a rule that when we're filming Marble Hornets, it's okay to be cranky at each other.
Yeah.
And like you can't get mad at the person for being mad at you because it's just understood that
Yeah, you get cranky.
you get cranky.
Which was really good for entry 61, wasn't it? 61, because you were just yelling at me.
Yeah.
So, but it was even worse that day.
It was so
It was
hot.
so bad.
We actually almost passed
We
out.
were
I
so,
think. I think the drive back home, we were just.
I hate you so much.
I really wanted to say I hated you. my true feelings for you were coming out. I hate your guts.
That was my personal least favorite.
What about you, Tim?
Well, I mean, it seems like just about everyone that involves me involves some kind of physical harm towards me. It's kind of hard to choose. Maybe like the one where.
I gouged your head open with the mask by slamming it into.
Oh yeah, we had our little fight in season 2, and
When you come at me with a knife and Alex
Yeah.
destroys you.
And I suggested, just for extra intensity, what if you make it look like you're slamming my head into the door really hard?
It should be noted that this was your idea.
Yeah, and I was against it. I was like, "Are you sure?" You're like, "Yeah, it's fine."
So I don't know what I expected, I guess.
Actually, when we go back to our table outside, the mask that's on display was the one that you were wearing, and you can see the crack in it.
Isn't that why we started using a new one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one has been retired because we broke it.
And what's even funnier is he bled for that take. Didn't even use
Didn't even use it.
Didn't even use it.
It didn't look
His
real
disc.
enough. Even though it was real.
It didn't look real enough. It was real.
It didn't look real. That's sorry.
What about you, Troy? What's yours?
Well, there's so many to choose from.